Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I have a freaking awesome RBG game to share with you guys. Super high MMR versus Team DATACUS, ABN versus DATACUS. Looking here in-game at the scoreboard, look at this MMR, 2600 versus 2550. This is pretty much as high as the RBG MMR gets, and we had a bunch of awesome games versus these guys yesterday. This is my favorite game though, because a lot of the other games I was defending the nose and sitting the base, which is a little resident sleeper. But this game, guys, I got to play Arcane, got to live out the Arcane dream a little bit. Super fun to be able to play Arcane on Twin Peaks. I guess the first thing I want to talk about on this map is why am I playing Arcane and not Frost? Arcane, guys, instant cast burst. Frost I used to like on this map for playing defense. Basically, you just slow everybody, keep the Blizzard down, continue to slow their entire team. But on Twin Peaks, they can kind of spread out. So you're not going to be able to Blizzard all of them. You're only going to be able to Blizzard maybe one or two at a time because they're all spread out. And since the Frost slow nerf, a couple weeks back, it went from, I think, like 65% to like 48%, so it's a little bit slower. It's not, the slow isn't as good, right? So I go Arcane and play offense instead of going Frost and playing defense. So if you are Frost on this map, I would recommend playing defense because you're not really going to be able to get on offense. If you're playing Arcane, though, you can sneak on offense and kill the flag very, very quickly, and I'll show you guys that later in the game. Right away, I want to mention that I'm opening my map a lot, and that's really just to keep map awareness. If you press Shift M, you'll get a map in your bottom right hand corner. I don't like to use that. I don't use it personally. It's another tool you can use, though, to keep up that RBG awareness. Right away, I'm kind of trying to communicate with my team, what do we want to one-shot, right? That's my mindset right here. What are we going to go on first, or what are we trying to kill? Because I have a lot of damage built up, and everyone's not really focused on teamfight as much. So that's why I'm not really popping my cooldowns yet. Arcane Power, Presence of Mind, right? We're not really focus too much on the team fight. You can see a lot of my team is spread apart. I have some on defense trying to kill their FC. On offense, we're trying to make sure our FC is okay. But in the meantime, I'm kind of holding my cooldowns either for a kill target that's being targeted, and we're like, okay, let's one-shot this guy, or for the flag carrier once he actually comes through. Look at this. So we're really spread out. We have our Shaman back, our Rogue back, our Druid back, our Monks in Graveyard, and our FC is like right here trying to kite down back south to our side of the map. So we're not really trying to win team fight here, right? We have a lot of members of our team really spread out, and I guess that's not the greatest thing. It looks like I'm going to go down here right away. So we start off the game a little bit shaky. A lot of us die right away. And I guess to prevent that is if our team wanted to stay back, there's no reason for me and all of the other people that died to push in, right? We should have more stayed together, whether we kind of all stayed back or only one or two people stayed back and then kind of more pushed in together. So one way or another, having us split like that kind of just made us die for no reason, even though, you know, it was kind of okay. It looks like we actually get the kill, or okay, no, they didn't pick up the flag yet. So Cancer picks up the flag right here. Looks like it might have been a handoff right there, and he is across the map. So I can either play defense, wipe them, and then push O, or play straight offense right away. You can see in my mind here, I'm going back and forth. I'm choosing which way I want to go, but I decided to play defense. Reason being is if I went offense right now, I wouldn't make it to the FC. I would probably just die. But on defense, I think I can make an impact, pop some cooldowns, try to get a kill on some of their members, right? And then push in when they have less people alive. And that's kind of the goal here. So we get a kill on the Druid here shortly. Hopefully he's getting pretty low and we have quite a bit of people, but once we get a kill on 1, 2, maybe 3 people, we can start pushing in, because then they have a couple people dead in the graveyard, and then we have that man advantage as we push in. So it's kind of like a momentum based game. Once again, this Druid, very stubborn. DATACUS definitely doing a good job living there, but he's at 5% life now. He should go down. There we go with that barrage. And now we can kind of push in towards them. This Hunter was being definitely very pesky. We killed the other Druids. Now we have 2 people of theirs in the graveyard. This Hunter is getting low as well. So if we can, Hunter pops turtle, so it looks like he's going to survive. But if we can push in with a couple people in the graveyard, we are in the advantage, right? We're in the driver's seat, so that's pretty good. I actually do an interesting play here. I port back, and that's more of the reason because this Hunter I've played against a lot. If I don't port back right here, he's just going to keep killing me and keep slowing me, keep knocking me. So what I decided to do is just pour it back away from him, mount up, and go the other way to see if I can get to this flag carrier to actually one-shot him. I'm not sure if I'm going to get there in time, though, because my entire offensive line is already here on the flag. I keep trying to pause it on the map, but he's going down quite rapidly. I have a lot of damage to back it up if I can get there in time. Right away, first thing I do as I'm running into the fight is put the healer onto my focus so that I can go ahead and kick him when I want. I get stunned once again. This Hunter, I swear, this Hunter fears hella well. Fears, if you're watching me, bro, I hate you, dog. Every time I fight you, you constantly slow me and it's annoying, but you know, it's okay. I feel you. Finally connect. Get a counterspell onto something. Actually, he might have faked me there. Ton of damage, popping all my offensive cooldowns here onto the FC. He gets to about 20%. He's popping a lot of defensives. He has Roar of Sacrifice, but look at all these missiles connect and the huge Arcane Barrage. He gets to about 10% life. I cannot believe he's alive right here. 10% HP still. He finally goes down, and we managed to get that first cap. So thumbs up. We get there, get a little bit of CC, get a little bit of burst, and we do manage to get the first cap on these guys. So I was like really, really stoked with that. Got there on offense. And one of my major weaknesses in the past against this team is it's hard for me to connect on offense when that Hunter is just slowing me. Every time I try to go on offense, he slows me. Every time I try to do anything, he slows me. Look at this. I'm here in the middle of the map. He's slowing me. Once again, this Hunter never leaves me alone. Bro, come on. I know you're obsessed, but leave me alone, Fears. Anyway, Cancer spawns right away, and I'm looking to slow him. That's why I'm running back in the direction of their FC. I know he's going to res and spawn. I know they're actually going to do a pass-off right here. I have double blink available, so I go for a double blink to click it, but I was a little bit too late. The Demon Hunter actually does pick it up before I managed to do that. So nice drop-off by them. But Cancer does have the flag already through midfield now. But we have a lot of our offense coming back from when we just killed him, so we can maybe force some cooldowns here. He does have Trinket available, and he's with the majority of his team, so I'm not sure if he's going to go down quite yet, but we can definitely start to force the cooldown, so later we have an easier time killing him. With Arcane, we want to keep up 4 stacks for that big burst, right? So I'm at 2 stacks right now. I have Arcane Power and Presence of Mind available. If I can get a little bit further here on offense, we can do definitely a good job. So a Sheep, I missed you, and then I have a counter spell available in 10 seconds. And I guess one of my main goals as a mage on offense is CCing the healers as we burst down the FC, right? So here have one guy on focus. I have that counter spell available any second now. Looks like I lock him out, popping Arcane Power and Presence of Mind. FC is getting so low here, popping so much damage onto him. I'm not sure if he's going to go down quite yet, though, because he still has a lot of defensives, and he has 2 healers back with him. And on offense, we have no healer, right? We just have a Shaman, a Rogue, myself as the Mage, and the Demon Hunter. So we have no healer, so if we wipe, we kind of wipe. But he's still getting low. We have a lot of pressure. Looks like our Druid can't kill me, comes over to heal the offense. Cancer getting very low. We get his proc right there. Cannot believe he's still surviving. He's been at 10% forever, and I actually do manage to get the return right there. Get that return, and we're up 2 caps. So that was a really nice change in momentum, just really quick right there. We were tied 0-0. We kind of lost that first team fight, but we managed to kill Cancer and kill him again really fast and get 2 really fast caps. And once again, guys, look at where I'm going. I'm running to their graveyard once we get the kill. Right here on my Zenti targets, I can see Cancer spawns in 3, 2, 1, 0. He spawns now. Target him immediately. Throw the slow up onto him and go for a Sheep as soon as he reses. We get his Trinket out of the way. So right there, guys, having the awareness to preemptively go to the graveyard to get him there, I baited his Trinket. He has no more Trinket. So now, once he picks up the flag, we can get him into a full kidney shot, pop all our offensive cooldowns, and actually manage to kill this guy a lot easier just because of that one simple Sheep, right? Looks like I think they got the handoff actually right there. So another nice handoff by them. I think their Shaman pick it up and transferred it to Cancer. He's getting so low right here. He could just go down 20% life. He drops the flag before he dies. I was a little confused in this moment. I actually returned the flag, and I'm trying to do my best to slow him. Oh, I think he might have gotten the disconnect from Fell Rush, perhaps, but he did drop the flag there for some reason. And we're up 2 caps, so we're just trying to bring it home now, trying to run all of our people over here. I'm just running a little bit ahead, so if anyone comes, I can sheep them, I can slow them, and if anyone actually picks up the flag, I can get a jump start on actually killing them. So I'm just running straight into base to make sure everything goes okay, making sure nothing gets messed up. Come right here, there's the cap, there's the game. Pretty awesome match. and we do manage to pull out the victory. We had a nice series against these guys yesterday. I think we won 4 times and lost once or twice. Like I said, I could post the other games if you guys want to see them, but a lot of the games I was just defending, because on some maps like Arathi Basin, the best thing I could do as a mage is defend as Frost. So I don't know if you guys want to watch me 15 minutes of sitting a node. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This one is action-packed. I love this map. I love Twin Peaks. I love Warsun Gulch. I love flag maps. Just have such a good time. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to thumbs it up. If you didn't enjoy the video, like Fears or DATACUS or anyone on the enemy team, thumbs it down. That's okay. I totally understand. Talk to me in the comments below for what you guys want to see next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace!